Is it possible to transform your life, your entire existence, in just 7 minutes a day? Imagine devoting a mere fraction of your day, a sliver of your time, to this. A small commitment, a whisper of a pledge, that holds the potential to revolutionize everything you thought you knew. It might seem insignificant, a droplet in the ocean of your daily routine, but its ripple effects could be far-reaching. It could alter your mindset, your patterns of thought, bringing about a new perspective. This simple change could impact your health, making you more conscious of the decisions you make. It could even influence your wealth, setting you on a path to financial stability, a simple yet profound commitment to gear your life towards overall success. But can 7 minutes really bring about such a transformation? Imagine this scenario. In a nondescript town nestled in the heart of Ohio, there was a man named Frank, just an ordinary Joe. He slogged away at his mundane job every day, feeling both monotonous and exhausting. The struggle to make ends meet was a continuous battle, with each month seeming to blend into the next. His life felt like a never-ending loop. Dreams seemed like nothing more than mere illusions, tantalizing, yet always beyond reach. He was an embodiment of mediocrity, yearning for a change, aching for something more out of life than just mere survival. Each a mirror image of the previous one, with nothing remarkable to break the monotony. His world was a dull shade of gray, until a new philosophy unexpectedly entered his life. This philosophy proposed a radical transformation, achievable with just minutes of dedicated time each day. Skeptical yet desperate, Frank decided to put this philosophy to test, to give it a try. Every morning, Frank dedicated 7 minutes to personal development. This became his daily ritual, an inviolable appointment with himself. Before the sun had even risen, before the world had awakened from its slumber, Frank was up, brimming with enthusiasm. He would stand before the mirror, reciting positive affirmations. He allowed these words to penetrate deep into his subconscious, infiltrating each nook and cranny of his mind. Visualizing his goals was another significant element of his routine. He painted vivid images of his ambitions, solidifying them with his unwavering willpower. These conscious acts led to minute yet impactful changes. His days became more vibrant. His life seemed to adopt a more dynamic rhythm. Difficulties now seemed mere obstacles to overcome. He began to notice subtle shifts in his perception, his approach, his attitude towards life. His days were tinged with optimism. Challenges appeared less daunting, and a newfound inner strength started to emerge. He noticed subtle changes. His days seemed brighter, challenges less daunting, and he felt an inner strength he hadn't experienced before. In the next chapter of his life, Frank made a meaningful shift towards focusing on health and wellness. He made the deliberate decision to set aside 7 minutes each day solely for his personal well-being and physical health. This small but significant commitment began with a series of basic yet effective stretching exercises to warm up his body and prepare it for the day ahead. Over time, this initial routine slowly evolved to include more intense and diverse workouts, pushing Frank to challenge his physical limitations. As he continued to remain devoted to this new regimen, he started to witness some astonishing changes in his energy levels. This was not an overnight miracle, but a gradual transformation that he could distinctly feel day by day. His nights were filled with better sleep, and his were fueled by unanticipated energy. Frank's sleep cycle began to improve dramatically, transitioning from restless nights to serene slumber. Much to his astonishment, he also began to shed those persistent excess pounds that had hung around for far too long. All these changes, Frank discovering a new version of himself, more energetic, better rested, and surprisingly lighter than before. He found himself feeling more energetic, his sleep improved, and he even started shedding those stubborn pounds. Simultaneously, Frank decided to dedicate 7 minutes a day to financial education. This choice marked the beginning of an incredible journey, one that would see Frank transforming his relationship with money. Every day he took the time to explore financial concepts, diving deep into books that were filled with wisdom about wealth creation and management. He absorbed valuable insights from podcasts, listening to experts who had mastered the art of accumulating wealth. His thirst for knowledge led him to e-learning platforms offering courses investment. Slowly he began to grasp the jargon of wealth, appreciating the true value of frugality, the potency of investment, and the wisdom of diversifying income streams. He came across various strategies for wealth accumulation and growth, each enhancing his understanding of the complex reality that is the financial landscape. As he delved deeper, he started to apply this newfound knowledge to his own life, making strategic decisions that began to multiply his wealth in ways he had never seen before. His financial literacy grew exponentially, each day turning him into a savvier investor and a smarter spender. Slowly but surely, Frank's financial situation began to... In the end, Frank dedicated 7 minutes daily to learn about business, fervently hoping to transform his entrepreneurial vision into reality. With an unquenchable thirst for knowledge, he plunged headfirst into the depths of various business studies, covering everything from marketing strategies to sales techniques. He was unyielding in his quest for mastering customer relations and the art of negotiation. Each passing minute was turned into a valuable learning opportunity, filled with discoveries and insights. His dedication transcended beyond merely acquiring knowledge. It was about applying this newfound wisdom to real-world scenarios. He understood that learning was an ongoing process, a journey rather than a destination. This belief fueled his consistency, driving him to keep learning every day. After an entire year of such unwavering, diligent learning, Frank launched his much-anticipated Fast forward to 5 years later. Frank, a personification of hardships, has metamorphosed into a beacon of health, wealth, and leadership. His existence is now epitomized by robust resilience, relentless perseverance, and meticulous fiscal acumen. This transformation has evolved him into a thriving entrepreneur, successfully steering his flourishing business venture through every challenge. His company is replete with financial prosperity, thriving productivity, and an empowering corporate culture. His once strained face now beams with confidence and accomplishment. He hasn't just overcome his struggles, but transformed them into stepping stones to success. Remarkably, Frank attributes all his transformation to the sheer power of 7 minutes. So what can we learn from Frank's journey? The most cardinal takeaway from his journey is that personal development is an ever-evolving process that requires relentless dedication and attentiveness on a daily basis. Personal development isn't a destination but a journey, a constant, consistent endeavor that requires us to be mentally, emotionally, and physically present. It urges us to recognize the importance of self-care and self-improvement. This journey asks us to reassess our relationship with ourselves and recognize after our well-being is not a luxury, but a necessity. It isn't about spending boundless hours at the gym or subscribing to a fad diet. It's about giving yourself those few precious minutes every day. A few minutes dedicated solely to nurture your body and mind can contribute significantly to your overall health. Another lesson of paramount importance is understanding financial literacy. A firm grasp of financial concepts and money management can lead to significant advancements in our financial status. The essence of financial literacy lies in understanding how to save, invest, and grow our assets, and how to navigate through the complex world of finance to secure our financial futures. The journey also outlines the significance of continuous learning. It highlights that learning is an open-ended process. It is like a vast ocean with limitless depths waiting to be explored. It throws light on new avenues, uncovers hidden pathways, and presents innumerable opportunities that we may not have envisioned. Lastly, the journey underscores the power of consistent learning. It reminds us that dedication to learning and expanding our knowledge can open doors to opportunities we never thought possible. Continuous learning can not only enrich our lives with knowledge, but can also provide us with the tools to tap into those unlocked. Remember, it all starts with 7 minutes. These moments are indispensable, possessing the power to metamorphose our lives. It's not about making substantial alterations, but regular, tiny steps towards a significant transformation. It isn't about a sudden turnaround, but progressive strides resulting in a deep change. Those precious moments, when used wisely, hold the potential to transform our lives. So, are you ready to take the first step? Let's tap into the magic of 7 minutes. Begin your adventure toward self-improvement and personal growth. Like Frank, you are not devoid of potential, you the capability to metamorphose your existence. Just a meager 7 minutes. A short span that carries immense potential. 7 minutes. That's all it takes.